And we back home, we in the kitchen, got our laundry and everything put away. Right now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut up this watermelon right here, and then I'm gonna cut up some papaya. One thing about this lifestyle and what makes it easier, it's just prepping. If you're on the go, especially if you work, I don't live, I do work here at home outside and in my garden and all that, but I don't have to leave to go into anyone's office, so I don't really necessarily have to pack and prepare a bunch of stuff. I could just come and grab and go, which is what I usually do. But for the most part, I like to keep some cut up watermelon, some cut up papaya for the smoothies, and that makes things a lot easier. If I get hungry, I'm not trying to grab anything there was nothing here unhealthy anyway. When it comes to what I eat, most of the things I eat are really nutritious. Now, it's not always like that. Sometimes I'll have some cooked foods that I'm not usually having, but I'm not super strict on myself to where I can't have some fun. We'll say that. But right now we're gonna cut up this watermelon and see if it's any good, because that's the big thing. Is it any good when you cut it open? So we're gonna cut it open real quick and see what she's looking like. And then we're gonna proceed to put it into a nice container. Oh, it looks good. And hopefully it tastes even better. Yes, fresh seeded, black seeded watermelon. Love all my fruits with seeds. If it ain't seeded, we don't eat it. Now, if that's all you can find is seedless fruits, I will go with seedless fruits over a bunch of processed, dried out foods that are gonna dehydrate me. Anyhow, I'll let you guys watch some of this and I'll be back with y'all in a minute. I could hear it. Now, you can also juice the rind. I have a juicer here. I don't think I'm gonna be juicing. I got some coconut water and I got a bunch of coconuts from the tree downstairs, so juicing takes time. I have all the time in the world here, but at the end of the day, I like to be efficient. I think it's better to eat your fruits than it is to juice them anyway. I think juicing is it's a great tool and tactic if you wanna give your body a lot of nutrients and minerals from liquids, as opposed to going and get the juices from the stores that are highly preserved. I think juices are good to get your greens in. If you don't like to eat your greens, juice your greens. But I don't have a problem eating mine. I'm gonna actually make a salad after I'm done with cutting this watermelon and papaya. I got a papaya that I like to cut up as well. And I'm gonna bring you guys along for that too. And we back, just finished cutting up some watermelon. Going to cut up some kale, make a salad. Got some romaine lettuce too, but I'm gonna focus on the kale. I love the kale. I like romaine, it's more softer and leafier for the digestive system, but we have some kale, a couple pounds of kale that we're gonna just cut up, rinse it off and everything first, and make sure that we aren't putting no BS in our body. Those of y'all know we live off grid here in the jungle of Central America, and this is well water. This is mostly well water because it hasn't rained. Rainy season is in a couple months in June, July, August, September, October, November, December. Right now it's a dry month, so a lot of that water that's coming out of here right now is from the well. We don't have any third-party government giving us our water here. So we are self-sufficient, baby. We are sufficient. Working on being more self-sustainable to where we don't even have to leave for our kale. As you can see outside in our garden, we have kale growing, chard, a couple herbs, sage, parsley, several others, lettuce. And to be honest with you, I'm really excited about what the next couple months is gonna hold for this food. And I'm a little upset that I haven't got my garden bed started sooner, but God and the universe makes no mistake, so everything is happening when it's supposed to happen. I can't even get mad. But we definitely are going to cut a lot of our expenses off, because when you grow your own food, you gotta think about something that you do every day as you eat. That's the thing we do every day, other than breathe, and we eat. And why we haven't figured out how we don't have to pay a food bill, I don't understand that. So I took it upon myself to stop complaining about the food prices and everything else that's continuing to go up. And I bought a farm to start my own garden, to start my own fruit trees, and to basically live off the grid, where I don't have to worry about contacting anyone else for my daily needs. I really, to be honest, in the next year or so, we're gonna work on a couple horses. Cause the way things are going with the gas and y'all better wake up. Everybody talking about they woke. How cause you woke. Y'all niggas is asleep. Y'all can't be woke. Matter of fact, y'all must be taking a nap. And that what Big Black Dot and Malcolm say. Salute to Malcolm and Black Dot. At least Malcolm, he had put me on his channel before. Black Magic 3, that's Urban X, I'm sorry. Yeah, salute to them, brothers. So we got some kale here. Dry this out, I don't like my super wet. I usually shake everything down. And then what I'll do, actually not sorry, but I'll take some paper towel and I'll grab it like this and squeeze everything out just to make sure that, because I don't like to have a whole bunch of wet leaf left. So it's already water. We just want to make sure that the leaf is dry. You know what I'm saying? Right. And really, this is a really simple salad. Really easy to make. We got kale, we might throw some romaine in there. Avocado, you'll see. It's about 5 or 6 ingredients, I'm gonna say. About 5 or 6 ingredients, yeah. We producing a lot of the food that we eat here. By the end of this year, it's just gonna be an abundance of papayas. Mango season is here. Mango trees are already percolating. They got a few mangoes, there's several mangoes that's coming in on every tree. Every mango tree out here has a mango growing on it. You know what I'm saying? Each mango tree produces a healthy tree, a minimum of 150 mangoes per year. And I don't want to say these are healthy. They're very mature, but I don't want to say they're healthy because they've been dormant for Lord knows how many years. And I've been here I've been here for a year now. And I didn't get to work on all of those until maybe, I'm gonna say November, December was when I started to get everything cut up around them so they could start growing. November, the end of November, my guy came over here, he was like, you might want to get that cut now because season is around the corner. By the time the season comes, you can have some. And that's when he said that, I cut everything. See, one thing about me, when I hear information and suggestions, I'll calculate it. If it makes sense, I'll use the information. If it doesn't make sense, then I won't use the information. It's that simple. But I think I have enough. I'm gonna probably put a little bit more in here. I'm not gonna be able to use the romaine. So this will be lunch, basically breakfast. I had a couple pieces of watermelon that I was just eating on when I was cutting it up, but this is basically my breakfast. I haven't had anything since yesterday. I had a really dense vegan meal from the city. I went up there and I just grabbed a vegan meal up there from Vegan Bites. Really good spot if anybody's ever come into the, so yes, I really don't like to eat much after days like that. But today I'm just gonna continue on with my routine. I usually have a smoothie bowl for lunch, but I've been off my routine for the last couple of weeks, I ain't even gonna lie. Even though we've been eating healthy, we've been eating really healthy. There's a lot of good news that I like to talk to you guys about, and that's not ready for today, but anyhow, today we're just gonna let the digestive system catch up, eat this kale salad, and tomorrow probably do the same thing, a lot more fruit tomorrow. Got some mangoes down there, got some papaya, avocado, cucumber, but we're gonna probably just do the watermelon and the mango tomorrow with a smoothie bowl, something like that. Got some blueberries, raspberries, mulberries, and all that in the fridge. And we like to stay on top of what we're supposed to stay on top of, which is our health, which is really our wealth. I'm not gonna be able to put these all in this bowl here, so I'm gonna just put these back in the bag, utilize these tomorrow or another tomorrow. And I also wanted to put some mushrooms on here as well. I have to actually heat those up, which is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna heat the mushrooms up. Sorry guys, I forgot all about my mushroom kick. So I'm gonna utilize my little oven thingy here. It works really good. So I have some portobellos right here. I like to put some grapeseed oil on my thingy here. They say make lunch the heaviest meal of the day. So you can basically break it down and not have to go to bed on a nice empty or full stomach. That is hard to break down food when you're trying to sleep. So what I'm gonna do, these didn't smell so great, but I got another one in here. It ain't the village. The village ain't got nothing to do with it. It's a couple people in the village. A couple niggas in the village that got a mentality of whatever.